broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
To my bed.
Hey.
I love Dan breaking it down right here on the grand. Look at these guys, yeah! Breaking it down on the grand.
Oh my god,
after show.
Dream. Like, when I saw her at the Super Bowl, I just want to be like, juke, push you, bam, boom, juke, run the world, and woo!
That was amazing. That was great.
I'm digging the Beyonce.
Welcome, guys, to another episode of Grandfathers, Season 1, Episode 16, Gerald Fierce. I'm your host, Annika Michelle, and with me are my wonderful co-hosts.
Hey guys, I think I'm going to change my Instagram to Beyonce's #1 fan because I love her. Like at the Super Bowl, I get chills every time I think of it when she's like, amazing.
Kills it.
But you can find me on the Instagram at Dan Babic. Twitter's the same, but with an underscore after that.
Hello, loves. My name is Steven Helmkamp. You can find me at Steven Helmkamp. I'm also a Beyonce fan, but I'd rather be a fan in the terms of being like Jay-Z and be able to wife her.
Oh,
What you
put
think
the
of
ring on it. There you go.
What do you think of my accent? Is it okay?
I'm actually, when we were kind of rehearsing it before, I thought, he's just going to fall to absolutely shreds.
He's just gonna
terrible.
blow it.
But then I think you just whipped it out. Like you just kind of were in it to win it all of a sudden. I'm impressed.
A little bit.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, really good. Yeah.
Pretty good. I like
Just
it.
a little bit.
I like it. Well, this episode obviously had like two little stories, obviously, that most sitcoms have. And to be 100% honest with you guys, I wasn't into the B story of like the paint. I was like, what? The painting of the house and the room, like, why is it? They started off with such a bang, I feel like. So the app, they're succeeding. All is going well. Why did it segue into the painting of the room? Like, I wasn't a big fan of that. What'd you guys think?
Got boring.
Well, you go first, Stevie.
As the guest, thank you.
Oh, I need to move over to the left. There we go. Just having instruction. They're getting closer. Okay. So, as you were saying,
My
yes.
headphones are so loud.
I can't hear anything, so it's okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like sleeping with Dan's
Tell you to
voice
get
in my
off
head
and
tonight.
go like
It's gonna
that.
be
Lucky you.
So I can hear it through your headphones.
So is that good?
Yeah, like put on your lap like that.
Well, I want to hear something.
Oh, okay. You can
Okay.
still hear. We're all in the same room.
I thought the episode was actually kind of boring.
Same.
Yeah, so I like what you said. It started off with the app is successful, and there's this huge investor, whether he's a venture capitalist or whatever. Like, why not introduce him? I'm sure that would have been an interesting story. But you can do so much with the app, a new business, running a new business. What does it take? You got to do this, get this. You got to hire the right people. Like, there's so many places they could have gone. But they brought in Abuela about the spirits of the room and painting the nursery, and then
And the boxes, like where was she staying beforehand?
it was like this epiphany of like, my life's not that busy, but you are so busy, and it was like,
just not even a hot mess, just a mess. I wanted to fucking kill her in the end. I felt like my mum because I just wanted to be like, shut up, spirits aren't real, you're being stupid, and be done with it.
whip her.
And do you know what I was annoyed? Whip her. Do you know what I was annoyed about? What a lazy fat bitch. Because Sarah's busy, got all these things on, and then Arabula's, or whatever the hell her name is just running around the house. Why can't Arabula?
What is she doing all day?
Abuela, you mean the grandma?
Yeah, what's she doing? Nothing.
Watching Cuban baseball.
She's watching
Pick up the
TV.
paintbrush, Abuela.
Yeah. We'll put that on in the background and paint some of the bloody house, you stupid woman.
Yeah, and I realized this is the first time we've seen like kind of Christina's house. We never knew that she was living with her grandma. This is like another introduction that just kind of happened. And then like, I don't know, I kind of liked having Vanessa and Edie at Gerald's place. I mean, obviously Sarah's place, but I don't know, I didn't like...
It was a little sloppy.
Yeah.
In that aspect. That was a little sloppy. The most entertaining thing of the episode was the fight.
Yes, the fight.
Yeah, I thought we were going to see like a whole brawl. I thought it was actually funny.
I actually kind of wonder if it was really Josh and John brawling in the... when they're all like throwing on the floor.
Ask that.
No face shots. No face shots. That was his double.
Yeah, come on.
I doubt he's like, yeah, let's go ruin this face. No.
I don't think Stamos is the type of actor to be like, I want to do my own stunts.
No.
I want to roll around on the ground
in
and
that
pavement.
suit, no.
Yeah, I'm sure I could see him saying, like, I don't want to roll around on the floor. No, you do it.
Yeah.
Why not? To be honest, I thought very dull episode tonight. I thought there was nothing going on.
Yeah.
The only thing I did like in the whole show was... There was one thing I like that they showcased, because I've always said Vanessa's a lazy bitch, you know, the millennials, all of our generation, lazy, but I actually do have a newfound respect for her.
She's hustling.
And I'm like, she's actually probably the hardest working out of anybody there.
Yeah.
But she doesn't get rewarded. She just kind of has a bit of a mediocre, not so fun life. But aside from that, I'm going to go with the boringest episode of the season.
Uh-oh.
Can we get some music for boring? I don't know. But boring.
There's the music.
There we go.
Thanks.
What about you, Annika? Because you're the number one fan. Because I'm a bit, I'm a bit bipolar. 1 minute I'm like, I love it. Next minute I'm like, oh, bloody hell, not again.
Yeah.
But what do you think?
Like I said, I didn't really like the story of like the grandma and the painting. I wish it kind of went high. It started off on a high. I wish it kept going up and up and up with the whole like app thing, and like throw a party, maybe like invite some people over. Gerald finally got a girl, is making out. We lose that story. Like what happens? I mean, we kind of know what happens when her boyfriend comes back or whatever. But I have to just say, I was talking to you guys a bit outside, but I wonder if the writers got inspired by the actor's like real life for this, because like I said, Josh Peck, the actor who plays Gerald, doesn't know his dad at all, and said that multiple times in interviews. Like no clue who he is, not his name. Like he could see him on the street and legit have no clue this is his dad.
Right.
John's always said he wants a family, like, you know, and obviously kids, and to stand up for someone to be a dad. So it's like I kind of wonder if they pulled from their real life situations and been like, hey, look, Gerald doesn't know his dad. Let's do like a daddy kind of episode, you know?
Let's give him something real to work from and like pull from in the script. I mean, I could absolutely see that conversation going down in a writer's room and that happening. And I applaud them for trying to be innovative and do that and really relate to your actors, but they're professional acters.
They could do it.
They can do whatever you're going to write. So they were better off. Yeah, we would hope. You're better off writing something a little bit more entertaining than what it was.
No, I agree.
I thought it was kind of cool. One cool thing to see like Stamos as like a young boy, as a 12-year-old.
Yeah,
and
with
see
the
that
black eye.
with his dad too. But just see how his dad was like a real tough guy, and that's just not who Stamos is.
No.
It's just not in his DNA. And it kind of just gives us like, that's who he is.
Yeah.
Today. So.
Yeah, but I think, because obviously it was, you know, if they've got this thing with Josh and he's got this amazing backstory, and I'm still going to move over to the left, and I'm moving, there we go. Why not fully run with it? Why kind of just half-ass it? The whole episode to me was just stupid Arabula running around going, it's like my Croatian grandma.
Tell us how you really feel.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because all this Croatian grandma, we don't know what she says. She just talks in Croatian. She's like, blah, 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 and you're just like, oh, just let her go off.
Yeah.
That's all I think. Someone said describe the episode. So this stupid Agribulla just yelling the whole time and carrying on.
Did you just call her Ebola?
Ebola.
Just call her Ebola?
She really
Chuck her a Valium. They'd be like, take that. The spirit said, yeah.
The virus?
Here's the thing. I'm going to segue really fast into the whole like online bullying thing.
Oh, that one's a good topic, yes.
Everyone, I feel like that's a huge issue now in schools, and people actually commit suicide, and that's not cool. And like, it really does hurt people. It's a really big issue. And I feel like, especially on celebrities' Instagrams, and like, I'm not laughing at that, I'm just laughing at a meme, but like, celebrities.
What just came to thought right now? What visual came to thought?
Teenagers committing suicide.
No. No. There's a meme that says like, imagine falling in love with someone and then finding out they start fights on celebrities' Instagram, like pictures.
That is a funny meme.
So like, I just thought of that, and and that's kind of like what happened. Not, you know, Jimmy's not a celebrity in the show, but it was on his Instagram or his social media, like Dan likes to say, his tweet that someone like made a comment about like, oh, I'm gonna kill him, blah blah blah, and this is an issue in the world, and this is a problem, and it's not a funny matter, of course, but I just wonder, have you guys ever dealt with like an online bully?
Yeah, because I was actually thinking the other day, someone said to describe Steven. And I was like, not like, because someone's asking me, he's like, oh, it seems really cool, I want to get to know him. And I said, if you don't like Steven, then there's something wrong with you. Like, he's the type of guy that you just can't not like. Like, he's very likable.
A little romance there.
I know. Whereas I'm the type of person, you either love me, I get so much more love than everybody else, but man, I've got death threats right now.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah, because like, you know, I called someone a slut on Vanderpump Rules, I said this, I said that, but I just think it's funny. me. Lucky I don't, really care what people think. But I want to know, have you, I can't imagine anyone disliking you because you're just a nice guy.
Thank you. Believe it or not, I actually have.
And, have you, death threats?
And, recently, not death threats, but, I did this movie called Poseidon Rex where we were, down in Belize. It's, a sci-fi film, kind of like a cheesy B movie or whatever. But it was fun. We got to go to Belize and shoot it down there or whatever.
Nice.
So the movie got, international release, and I feel like small villages in remote places in, India, it's, their only movie. And they have watched it, obsessed over it. And I've gotten, people will post a photo of me on their Instagram, tag me and be like, this is the worst effing actor. Hey, hate Steven Helmkamp or whatever. And I'll, get on the Instagram and be like, what? And I'll have to, block him and stuff. So I've had a couple, crazy
situations like that.
But for the most part, I haven't. I used to actually, go beat bullies up in school.
Look at you.
That's good,
and stand up. You're, the kid that would stand up for the people.
I was the kid who would, go face the bully.
That's awesome.
We'd actually be a good tag team because I'm very great verbally. I mean, I'm the best. I can dominate anyone verbally. Win every time. As soon as
I believe that.
As soon as that, I'm dead. Just do whatever you want me to do, and just I'll do it. Hand over my wallet, anything. Someone tried to touch me or bash me, I'm dead. Go on.
Yeah.
But with the bullying thing, I've had it quite a bit. But I think, to be honest, it is if you put yourself out there. That's the way it is. I'm an extreme person, so people either love me or hate me. And I don't know. I don't care. I think it says something about them and not about you. If it wasn't you, it's why do I care what my family thinks and my close friends think? Because they what matter. This person doesn't know me, so why am I affecting what they say? Get to me. So and it says something about them. If they weren't making fun of you, they'd be making fun of someone else. But
and also online, obviously they have more courage because it's behind a computer screen, behind a TV, behind a phone, whatever. They don't usually come to meet you and come to fight with you. So it was interesting that this one took it to no, I'm gonna show up. And of course Jimmy and Gerald try to send him a gift basket. They try to kind of work it out. And I like that in the end that Jimmy still stepped in and was like, okay, no, you haven't had a dad. That was a sweet moment to me. Granted, they were rolling on the floor, but kind of you haven't had a dad your whole life. I'm finally here. I'm going to step in for you. My dad never stepped in for me. I had black eyes. So I'm going to do this for you, and we're in it together.
Yeah, no,
that was a sweet moment. That was a really sweet moment.
He really sacrificed because he was so ready for this interview. He's getting the cover of this magazine, right? He's got to look his best and do his best and everything, and he was so pumped for it. And during that whole interview, all he could think about was flashbacks from his childhood, and then what his real son is going through right now.
Yeah.
So he kind of butchered the interview a little bit. So it just showed some sacrifice.
I like that. I liked it
that he put forward there. Yeah,
it was a heartwarming moment in this story.
Yeah,
it was, and it was breaking the cycle. That's what I like because I think Gerald was kind of the product of all of his misfortune and Stamos not really being there for him, and that kind of happened in his own life as well. So I think it's kind of show that he's willing to put his ego aside.
Yeah.
There we go.
And tuxedo and all, it doesn't matter. He's about to fight this guy on the floor. They're rolling. Stunt double or not, it doesn't matter. Yeah, they're going.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was a cool moment to see in the end that he stood up for him, and I think Gerald appreciated that. And
absolutely. If my dad if I was getting into a physical altercation and my dad showed up to back me up physically
would
like that.
Would you be embarrassed?
No, I would honestly feel like Geronimo, or I would feel like Mel Gibson in Braveheart. My whole focus from that point would be to protect my dad, and I would fight to the nth degree harder because my dad's present with me and he's showing me that love and that support right there.
Oh,
no, that's really sweet.
I would.
Because then you're I don't want him to get hurt.
That never happens. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't really happen in real life, you know?
No, but I'm actually going to go back to Vanessa because I'm still very impressed with her.
Okay, her hustle is intense.
And I think it was cool for I think people from Sarah's generation, all of our parents, are always saying you're this, you're that, but that she can control that stupid girl is enough, and that she's a mum and that she's working and she's hustling. I think a lot of people, oh my god, this has turned really deep. Usually it's all we joke about being deep, but I feel like there's you can't even make fun of it.
It's a more serious episode.
Yeah, it was more of a serious episode. It's just kind of you can learn something from everybody.
Yeah.
And to not be so stuck in your ways. And even though, Sarah has more life experience, I think everyone's just trying to do the best that they can. And I think that's what Sarah saw tonight. Because on the outside, Vanessa looks like a hot mess. She's got this baby and she's not in a relationship. She lives with grandma.
I think she looks hot.
A very hot mess,
There you go.
And everyone's just trying to do the best they can with Sarah and her wine-stained t-shirt and, Gerald trying to get with chicks. So bloody hell, oh my God, this is way too deep.
Without Vanessa, the show would be in big trouble. Christina Milian. I think she's a real asset to the cast.
She's great.
I like her acting. I think she's really cute. She's really bubbly. I think she fits her role perfectly. And without her and Stamos in it, I think the show would be not as great. Yeah, I just think they had tremendous
And she's a single mom in real life, so there's that.
Yeah, she was dating Lil Wayne.
She's not with the guy that she has a kid with, so.
Right, and she was dating Lil Wayne, who was like a guest star at the top.
The first episode, and no more.
Yeah,
so funny.
I know.
But before we wrap up, let's move on to predictions.
Ooh, I like this. The banging.
It's a bit more dramatic, no?
I'll go second, not first.
Oh, okay, Dan, you go first.
What am I predicting? To be honest, I'm a little bit. Last week I was feeling very inspired, very hopeful for the show.
Yeah.
But it really just put me on a Debbie Downer. To be honest, like it wasn't not even like it was just bad. It was terrible. So I don't even know. I'm shocked. Like it was just so shit. It was terrible.
It didn't leave you on anything for next, Yeah.
I
got you.
So I'm going to predict. I hope it gets better. We see some romance. We see some story progression. We see some new characters. But I was not impressed.
I was not impressed either.
Yes.
But what I'm going to predict is, obviously, I think we're going to have a better episode next week. And this episode didn't really give us anything to carry through to the next episode. So it'll be a brand new concept, a brand new premise, plot point for the next episode. So I think that hopefully it'll be something like what we were talking about at the top, something in regards of the app that just launched and bringing that new investor. He sounds kind of interesting, and maybe the writers can do something with that and make him a funny character. Yeah,
I like that. I'm going to go, it was Valentine's Day, so we're going to the route of love.
Ooh.
So, last week there was some flirtation going on with Sushi and Ponyboy. There was flirtation sort of happening with Gerald and Vanessa. We lost it all this week. No flirtation, no love. I don't understand what happened. I don't know if it was just out of order or what was going on there, but I need to see that coming back. I need to see that flirtation. I want Jimmy to ask Sarah out on a real date. Like, I want her to, like, come and, like, get her and take her. Come show up at the door with flowers. Maybe I'm asking for too much. I don't know if guys do that anymore. Show up at the door with flowers and be, yes.
Yeah, that seems like I do that,
yeah. And, like, just kind of take her out and pursue her and, like, just make up for all the lost times. They have a child together, and they have a great relationship now, but I needs to...
Yeah. Well,
level up.
I don't want to leave on this board because I just feel bored. But I do want to talk about something that didn't happen in the episode but still related to the show.
Okay.
Because as we know, I'm always like, get back on topic. I'm like, no, I'm not. But I love that Sarah's a sneaky smoker in real life. Like, how funny is that? Because, like, on the show, she's really like, I'm a mum, I'm so serious, I wouldn't do that. I
don't know if she's sneaky about it.
Well, not sneaky, but, like, I love that she's knocking back the fags in between the breaks. Do you guys call that in America? Fags for cigarettes?
That's not what we call that.
The fogs in America?
Fags, yeah.
No, we call them stogies.
Stogies, yeah. I thought that's kind of cool. And I want to get some insider gossip from you, Annika. Because as we know,
on the spot.
Miss Annika Michelle, she's in on it. She talks to Stamos all the time.
All the time on the regular.
What are they like in real life in comparison to the characters? Because everyone's all about the insider information vibes. We've got it right here. You know them all well.
We've got a source.
Tell us.
They're actually all very nice. I mean, they're very nice on the show. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if you want me to be like, they suck. No, they're all very nice. They always start the conversation. They always say hello. They're always the one to initiate it when they see me because Lord knows I'm not going to say a word. And so... They're all very nice. They're all amazing. They're all so sweet. And even the little girls, when they see me now, will say hi, and they're so cute.
What did Stamos promise you?
So I'm going to put him on the spot now because he said it. He promised me multiple times that if we get a season 2, he's coming on the show. He will be our first guest.
You heard it here first, folks.
So keep watching, guys.
And
get those ratings to go on.
Tweet,
Stamos.
Remind him of his promise because he said if we get a second season, he's going to come on our show because he's watched it and put it up on his Facebook or whatever. So,
and I'm gonna. You don't have to answer this because I don't want you to.
But you do.
I do want you to answer. Just quickly before we wrap, I want to know. Okay, if you have to choose one, there's always someone that's not as nice and not as pleasant. Which one is the biggest diva? Go.
I'm not answering that question.
Pleads the fifth.
Plead the fifth.
There's really no. I can't.
There's always one. There's always one that's a little bit more of a diva. Is there one?
No. I can't.
Dan's like,
That's all right. Well, I'm going to do some investigation next week, guys. I'm going to find out who the diva is, and I'm going to let you guys know. How
Dan's
about
on the investigative thing. But anyway, thank you for that, Dan.
That's all right.
Before we go, you guys want to tell them where they can find you?
Sure. Yep. You can find me at Steven Helmkamp on Instagram and Twitter.
There we go. That was very nice and quick. A bit of a quickie one there. Find me at Dan Babic. And then on Twitter, same shit, but with the underscore after Babic.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Annika Michelle 1 and my website, AnnikaMichelle.com. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Bye. Woo.
Ciao.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Bye. See you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.